That's enough! That's enough! Ooh. Marco! There we go, fixed it. Right! Let's bring the stuff up. My week has been absolutely amazing. A bit tired, a bit ill as well. But we had 2 streams this week already. This is going to be the second one. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Let me bring the dragon for you. Here we go. Let's see. Apparently Discord wants to tell me how absolutely amazing it is. Bugger off, please. There we go. There it is. Let me bring up the audio. Otherwise you won't hear anything. Boom! Here it is. Spyro the Dragon. Part 3 already. So in case you've missed it last time, basically... basically the last thing that we did last week was we basically cleared... Move sailing from here! No, basically the first thing that we did last week was we've been busy with clearing the second world for 100% completion, and now we're gonna clear the third world of Spyro the Dragon. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've played the third world, so it's gonna be, for me, a lot of new things. Like, basically, it's gonna be fresh for me, from all the way from the start. That's gonna be interesting. Working. How are the audio levels, by the way? Are the audio levels okay? I'm gonna make sure that everything is fine. Ooh. Sorry, the chat is lagging for me a bit. I want to see your pretty faces. Come on, Twitch, come on. Twitch is lagging very hard on my end, by the way. Sorry for that. It will probably pop up in a second. Okay. Yeah. Right. So we're gonna play Spyro again. And I have absolutely no clue what this world is about. Let's see. Is he even holding anything? Oh, that's why. That makes a whole lot of sense. Goodness gracious, what's going on? Sorry, I'm checking see if everything is working because everything is a bit inconsistent. Whoa, what's his problem? Look at how they're designed. It's ridiculous. So anyways, let's go. They look like a Muppet. They look like an incomplete Jim Henson puppet on a dinner plate. Right. So basically, what the purpose of for the people that are new here, basically what the purpose of 100% stream is going to be is that we're going to collect all the gems, we're going to collect all the dragons that have been purified into stone at the moment, and we're going to collect all the eggs. Because basically, when you play Spyro, it feels a lot like a collectathon, and it almost feels like wrong if you don't complete it. So yeah, that's why it's important that you actually collect everything in this game. Ooh, having a bit of issue with enjoy that camera right there. Here we go. Ow. He's a bit mellow, isn't he? Ow, he hit me with his horns. Oh! That was close. That was... Hilo, game is still a bit too loud. Hey, Hilo, what? Let me... That should be good. Welcome to the stream, Hilo. Long time no see. How have you been? How's your cosplay been? And boom! Dragon. By the way, for the people in the chat, if you type in...
When you see arrows like these, you can charge along with them to begin a supercharge.
Supercharge? Excellent.
Go ahead, try it.
Supercharge. Supercharge. No, but basically, when you go in the chat and you type in exactly what Stu's doing right now, exclamation mark Dragon Xantor, Neeks will give a comment for you. What he thinks about that dragon. It's a small little feature that that has been implemented in the Spyro stream. So I hope you enjoy it. Neeks also keeps count of how many times the dragon says thank you for rescuing me. So if you type in exclamation mark Dragon Boulder right now, you can see
a special place where you can learn to fly. I remember when I was a young dragon, earning my wings.
Learn to fly. Got it.
You start to notice that Spyro actually becomes... Whoa! Where did he come from? Whoa, did you see that? He was like, here's Jim Henson puppet! Flying to London next Thursday for SEM. Oh man, I wish I had the time for it. Because the problem is I'm also having like a project and I need to be there consistently as well. Like I can't just bail out and be like, yo, gonna go to Comic-Con, bah. So otherwise I definitely would have. I'm gonna attend CoxCon though in July. That's gonna be amazing. What are you gonna dress up as, Hilo? Or are you even gonna cosplay something? Last time I cosplayed something was Matt Murdock from Daredevil for Comic-Con. It was quite fun because I had a blind stick with me, and every time I was walking around with the blind stick pretending to be Matt Murdock, as if I'm on, I can hear people like around me saying, "Oh, it's Matt Murdock!" And it's so much fun. Like I can really recommend people to go cosplaying to a Comic-Con. Or well, maybe it really depends though. I mean, the Netherlands really has good vibes when it comes to Comic-Con. Maybe you felt the same way, Hilo, when you were at Comic-Con in the Netherlands. Because I heard from other people that Belgium wasn't that nice. Hold up, stream is lagging a bit. Let me close a few things, see if that helps. Close this one. And let's close this one. Sorry about that. Computer's acting up a bit too much than I'd like to admit. There we go. Oh, we got FL Studio open as well. Let me close that one as well. Yes. There we go. That should help. Yeah, of course. Marion from Zelda. Oh, no way. That is such a good pick. Like, you got brownie points with me because I love Link's Awakening. I love Link's Awakening. Yeah, that was Marion, yeah. Because she was based on, Malone was based on Marion, from what I remember. Hey, James, welcome to the stream. How have you been? Grabbing some quick energy. That's one thing I really love about Spyro the Dragon 1, is that it has such a consistent feel of quality. And maybe you've already noticed it, but the worlds have been like expanding over time, so it really feels like your adventures are becoming bigger and bigger when you're playing this game. Game is a little loud, sure thing. I mean, this track is very loud. Oh, I know exactly what the problem is. Yeah, here we go. That should do it. That should do it. Sorry for that. Oh, I love Comic-Con last year. It's a complete other feeling than the German convention. What kind of different feeling are you talking about, Hilo? Is it like a lot different? No. Right, let's see. Fun fact, did you know that Spyro the Dragon was made out of made by 6 people? And I think that even includes the voice actors of the game. Let me double check the volume. Let's see. I'll put it back down just a bit. There we go. Now it should be good. At least we don't have those horrible buffers that we had a month ago. Well, we got that sorted out. It is strangling my CPU a bit though. But it's fine. It's all for you guys. Making sure you're doing fine. Don't mind me. Yeah, I really love Dutch Comic-Con. There was even a, if you're familiar with the lore of Daredevil, it basically has a antagonist which is called Wilson Fisk. And, there was a Wilson Fisk, apparently, on Dutch Comic-Con, and every time when I encountered him, I immediately went on a run. And that guy, like, he looked at me in the face, and then when he saw me running away, he was in stitches. He was not expecting me to be scared for him. So that was funny. Altair.
Thanks for releasing me, Spyro. You have no idea how long I've been trapped in crystal. And, neither do I.
I'm old.
I'm out of here.
See, that's the thing with all these dragons. They're always like, oh, I'm old. Thank you for releasing me. Or they give you tutorials. There's just nothing worth. Yeah, for example, there were a ton of people who wanted to take photos together. Somehow, that's not common anymore in Germany. Plus, I had this feeling that in Germany we've got this like super high-class cosplayer and beginners, not really something in between. Yeah, see, that's the thing with the Netherlands. Since it's so new, it's still very fresh and everyone is welcome. And it has been existing for 3 years by now, and it still has, you know, those classic vibes. It feels more like a costume party than a competition, and that's good, in my opinion. It keeps the environment healthy for everyone else. Hey, Gree, welcome to the stream. Jesus, the audio is very loud on this stage. Hey, Copeland, have you heard of mixing or something? Hold up. Oh. It was getting real loud on my end. Yeah, it feels like the old German community. I miss that feeling. I can imagine that you could feel like that. I mean, it's a big party after all. Why does it need to be so competitive and full of friendly, you know, just people basically embracing a certain small community, and if you're like out of it, they won't accept you. Kind of like that. That's the kind of environment you don't want to have at a convention or something. Did we even get everything? Hold up. I jumped the gun with it. No, we did. Oh, goodness. Okay, good. We're doing good. Boosh. Ow. It's almost like he's singing a note. It's like an ow. Take a sip every time you see a loading screen in this game. Oh, whoa! It's one of those levels! Hold up. One of the speedway levels. These were always one of my favorites as a kid. I'm gonna read the comment section in a second because I need to concentrate. I mean, I'm eager to make good costumes because I want to show my love to the character. That's not a reason to treat other cosplayers like blech. No, I feel more like it's a competition nowadays, like who makes the most effort for their cosplays, and I think that's just a big misconception as to what cosplay should be about. Not that I'm entitled to speak for cosplays, but I at least know how to treat people like normally. Because there are definitely people that are a bit, I wouldn't say toxic, but they're definitely like a bit full of themselves, you know, just a bit. Oh, I need to go back, actually. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Nice! Did it! I'm good at video games. I'm just so scared that the fire is not gonna get it. Yes! Did it! Hey, King Kiwi! My Cosbridge bro, how you doing? Should we bring Joe into the stream? What do you guys say? Maybe he's not in for it though. Hold on, let me get out of the streets. What's up, nerd? Nothing much, geek. Or like King Geeky, am I right? I'm up for it. Do you guys want to see Joe up in the stream? It's been a long time. Or actually Thursday, but whatever. Let me actually call him. Let us embrace the Kiwi. For what it's worth. It is saying that he's playing a game at the same time, so who knows what he's doing. Joe. Mr.
You have reached the voicemail of King Kiwi. Please leave a message after the beep.
Hey Joe, it's me, Nico. Hey, you wanted to be in the stream because you know you really need that exposure to get like your message out. So I thought, you know, you need someone with big guns like WhaddupNico. So you know, I just wanted to help you out, but you're not here. So I really hope you can still make it though. Okay, cheers, love.
Hello. I just picked up the phone. I think you just fucking. Okay, no, you didn't.
I'm doing fine. How are you? Hold on, let me bump up.
I thought you hung up.
No. I kept you in. Don't worry. How have you been, Joe?
I've been good, man. I've got a drink with me right now.
What do you have?
But, it's a lemon and lime flavored drink, and it's sparkling.
Oh, Sprite, basically.
I wanted orange. It gave me lemon lime.
When life gives you orange, painted red. No.
Your hands are so big, maybe you pressed the wrong button. Fucking Deus Ex memes.
Oh man, I really need to play Deus Ex one day. Should I stream Deus Ex at one point? You know what? You know what we should do? I think this is probably very late, but you know, since January and we both have like the same birth dates, believe it or not, guys. But should we like stream a game that we're both like, you need to stream this at one point. You need to play this. You can pick one for me and I'll pick one for you.
Like, it needs to be a game that we've never played before.
I've never played any PC game, so that's gonna be piss easy for you.
Oh yeah, I can just be like,
You can just go
like,
Deus Ex Thief.
Have fun.
Which game are you? Yeah, which game would you recommend then? Most likely, or are you gonna keep it a secret?
That's challenging. I'd probably say Deus Ex because you're interested in that.
I actually am, yeah.
Yeah. If I really wanted to put you through hell, I'd probably recommend stuff like Thief or Stalker because those are really like challenging games.
I mean, I do like stealth games because I've played Metal Gear Solid and such in the past.
I mean, Metal Gear Solid actually gives you like an ability to fight back, whereas Thief, you don't.
To an extent you do, but it's more like tranquilizing. So you do still need to escape the environment in Metal Gear Solid.
You can knock people out in... I mean, no. In Metal Gear Solid, you actually get weapons for a start.
Yeah.
In Thief, your only like offensive options are like a sword, which is shit because it's like really challenging. And then you've got your knockout weapon.
Yeah.
And then you've got a bunch of arrows. Basically, if you try and attack people head on, you'll die. If you attack people from the shadows, you'll be fine. But if you play it on the max difficulty, which is what you should always be doing, if you play on the max difficulty, basically every single level makes it so that you can't kill anyone.
Oh god, why would you do that?
Because killing people isn't fun in Thief.
I mean, like, in Dishonored, there's an option, but in Thief, really?
Yeah, it's
Does Thief have an honor system? Because that's the thing with Dishonored. Like, you don't kill people. That's basically the premise of it.
There isn't any kind of, like, moral-based thing.
Like, guns don't kill people. That kind of premise.
It's just who Garrett is. He doesn't kill people.
Yeah.
He doesn't like killing. He only kills when he has to, and even then, it's very rare.
See, that's what I don't get for like games like Metal Gear Solid 3, because when I played Metal Gear Solid 3, I remember that the one moment you get like a tranquilizer gun, I'm like, great, I can use this because this is like silenced and whatsoever. And then you get a handgun, a machine gun, a Tommy gun, and you get all these guns that make so much like noise and kills people, and you're just questioning like, why do I get all these things? There's no point to it.
Like, it's what happened with me when I was playing MGS3, because I played, my first time playing it, I did it on European...
Oh, goodness gracious, why would you do that?
Because it was fun.
I mean, yeah, but that's really difficult.
Oh, yeah.
That's like one hit, and that's gonna leave a scar for the rest of the game.
Yeah, basically, and there's the fact that if you get spotted, then it's game over.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, exactly. I believe there's a in Doom. There's a similar game mode, isn't there? Where
Doom.
Yeah, like
2016.
yeah, exactly.
In Ultra Nightmare in Doom 2016, it's permadeath.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is a nice little rogue light feature.
A friend of mine was like 80% into the game, and then he died with Ultra Nightmare.
That's awful.
Yeah, it is. He has a screenshot of the exact same moment where he died to remind him of his scars.
I would be salty about that, but at the same time, I'd be the kind of madman to play the game on Ultra Nightmare first.
Stu has
Even though I have already tried playing Doom. Okay, admittedly, it was on the PS4. Played the PS4 demo. And I played that on Nightmare, and good God, that was hard. But I was playing it on the PS4.
Stu has a point, by the way. Stu says you are a thief and not an assassin.
Yeah, this is true. Because obviously, you know, you're a thief, and that's actually, trust me to somehow manage to bring Thief 4 into this, but that's the exact problem with Thief 4.
That you can kill people.
On. You can kill people in that game, and you can get up in their face, and you can beat them up, and you can just be like, no, I'm gonna beat you up and steal all your shit.
Oh no!
Oh!
No, but the thing that I love about Metal Gear Solid, for instance, is that Metal Gear Solid 3, that is that actually when you kill people, you get punished for it. At one point, do you know that, right?
Yeah, in MGS3.
Yeah, with the sorrow.
That's a really great part. I love that.
Yeah.
I had absolutely nothing, because I somehow managed to play the game mostly vegetarian as well. So I didn't even have animals showing up, because animals also show up if you kill them.
So you were eating mushrooms all the time.
I was basically eating mushrooms and rations and stuff like that.
Dude, if you're gonna do that again, I'm gonna make you a logo saying Metal Gear Solid 3 Shroom Eater.
Please do. I might actually.
I'm up for it.
Make that a thing where
We'll make it a thing.
I play the series.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm also planning on doing MGS3 at one point. I'm not gonna say how, but I do have an idea of it. But it's a very long game, and you need a very dedicated people that actually want to watch it.
It is long. It is long.
It is long. It's like 30 hours kind of playing. Especially if you need to sneak around constantly. Sneak around?
To about 23 hours or something like that.
Hey, Jesse, welcome to the stream. Our favorite mom.
What's up, Jess?
Did you have a great birthday?
If you didn't, I'll buy you tea.
Yeah.
It'll be everything.
And I'll buy you a mom.
Sorry, just to latch onto what Gria said, stealth games are fucking amazing. And they're my favorite genre of game. That's not to say that I love every single stealth game, because there are so many stealth games out there that get it completely wrong. MGS, like for example,
MGS is what I love to call a romanticized stealth game. It's what you think stealth is about. Just like
it's kind of more like a blockbuster kind of interpretation of stealth, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it's like a Hollywood film. But MGS3 got stealth right. MGS4 got it completely wrong.
Yeah. I believe
I really did not like MGS4.
But that's especially because it's actually more of a shooter at one point. There are so many moments where you're just shooting things constantly, and I think it totally defeats the purpose.
I was trying to play the game non-lethally.
Yeah.
It is impossible towards the end of the game.
Not only that, but you know the early end, right?
Yeah, the section at the end where there's Arsenal. What is it? There's the ship that you got to get onto.
Yeah.
And there's that bit where there are loads and loads of waves of enemies coming at you. That section is impossible if you're playing it non-lethally. Like literally impossible. Oh no.
No, but what was it again? Yeah, but with the end, for instance, you can do like the early end and whatsoever, and that's pretty cool to do that. But for the most, if you play MGS3, the best part is definitely the end, where you have to sneak around constantly, making sure you're not getting caught, and you can eat his parrot and whatsoever. It's actually a lot of fun, but it's slow fun, if that makes any sense.
The end is interesting because I actually, only actually played MGS3 properly last year. I think it was last year. Or was it 2 years ago? It was whenever Phantom Pain came out. I can't actually remember when that came out.
Phantom Pain was 2015.
That game's 2 years old now. What the fuck?
See, the biggest, I think the problem, honestly, like, I wasn't there with the development stage and whatsoever, but honestly, I think the biggest problem that Kojima had with the game was that he just was working too grand with it, too big. He wanted so many things that I can totally imagine Konami being like, dude, we pumped $10 million in this already. Could we just...
The problem is he needs an editor to come in and tell him...
Great work,
he needs someone to come in and be his restraint. That's what he needs. I mean, by all means, I love how much of a, like, he's a great creator. Like, let's face it.
He is.
But MGS5, I mean, you can only infer from what little we know, but it did seem like a serious management issue going on there.
For me, it just feels like the dream was too big.
Rosie.
Hey, Rosie. 3 Costridge members so far.
Welcome to Nico's stream. I'm also here.
Welcome.
Welcome.
You're welcome. Yeah, do your best narrator voice, Joe.
Okay, well, I need to...
No cheating, bro. No cheating. Do your best.
I'm a narrator.
Oh. You sound like a cyber demon.
Talk to me.
Jesse, he's doing these creepy voice again. Help me. Hey, Classic Guy, welcome to the stream. You can see me cry on the stream right now. You brought this onto yourself, Nico. I can ground you for it.
Don't ground me. Also, hi, Classic Gamer. I am King Kiwi. I also stream. I am also a member of Casterage, and I'm also Nico's friend. Question mark?
Only in the Magic Crafter world.
We're professional.
I'll take care of him.
Yeah, we're professional.
We're professional. You're a bit more professional than I am, but we're professional.
Super professional.
Super pro-fresh. Pro-fresh. That's what you are. Yeah, professional. Trademark. You know that scene from American Psycho where they like give business cards to each other?
Oh, I love that scene.
Yeah.
That scene's brilliant. That scene's brilliant.
For me as a graphic designer, I was so confused. It took me a second to get everything. I was like, wait, what?
Look at the kerning on this font.
Yeah.
Well, wait till you see the kerning on this font. You start sweating like profusely, just like, oh god, the kerning.
And he's angrily sweating.
That scene, everyone watching that who has no idea about like typography or anything is just like, what the fuck is a kern?
Yeah, exactly. Look at the kern.
Is the kern a type of vegetable?
I mean, businessmen do like their kerning. I'll give it that.
Kerning.
As long as there's enough space between the letters, it's good.
Gotta get that kern.
If I remember my typography right, kerning is the amount of space in between letters, I believe.
Yep, it's in between each individual character.
Yes, and not in between words. That's another thing.
Yep.
Yep, and now you know.
You boys are all learning shit. Come to Nico's stream, learn stuff. Come to Nico's stream, follow King Kiwi, then leave.
What was it again, Rosie? Didn't we have like something like you can't say Rosie Caddick without professional or something? What was it again? No, there was something about Rosie Caddick's name that you can make like an anagram of.
I mean, you can make
Dick out of it for sure.
yeah,
Pro
yeah,
dick.
you can make dick
Ha!
out of it.
Pro dick. Yeah.
Dear, oh dear. Stealth games.
Stealth games though, yeah.
Shame about Hitman. Hitman's a great game. Shame Square Enix don't care. But
You mean like the new one?
yeah, I'm just not a fan of Square Enix anymore.
Oh,
I
Danny
have to go
O'Dyer
on-
was like, oh, this is the best Hitman game ever.
Yeah, no, it is a really good Hitman game, but it just didn't sell anywhere near the ridiculous level Square wanted.
I think the problem with Hitman is that, like, honestly, on a basic level, it's so confusing how the game works. Like, there are episodes of it, and it's consistent, but it's also, like, to be continued, and, like, as a consumer, you're very confused as to what the game actually is. And I think that is one of the biggest problems with
I would
it.
disagree with that because, I mean, by this point, I would disagree with that because Hitman is such a niche IP anyway.
Yeah?
I think the people who are going to be buying Hitman anyway are probably going to be Hitman fans. And outside of that, the physical release of the game didn't even come out until all episodes were released all together anyway.
Yeah.
So the majority of consumers would have been buying it when the entire first season was together.
James Porter says, isn't there a Hitman movie coming out? And no, there's not one coming out from what I remember, but there was one out like 2 years ago or something.
Last year or 2 years
Yeah,
ago,
and it's one of those movies that's ridiculously bad. Like, you need to watch it. It's
fucking trash.
Yeah,
So bad.
but it's not like bad that will make you throw up, but it's definitely bad enough that it'll make you laugh. So it's definitely recommended with some beers to watch that movie.
I can agree with that. It was really bad. It's really bad. I can't remember the actor's name, but he really does not suit bold.
See, that is one thing I think is a bit of a bummer with Twitch. Like, I would love to stream a movie or something like that with with the Discord, and then just react to it all together, but we can't. due to like Twitch
Well, I mean-
licenses.
Discord are gonna have video calls soon. Just saying.
Okay, so you can make it like a private thing.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
Hitman 2, like basically Hitman 1 to Hitman Blood Money had an amazing soundtrack.
Yeah.
Because it was all done by Jesper Keed, and he's
I know that name.
great.
What didn't he make like Assassin's Creed as well? Assassin's Creed 2?
yes.
Yeah, I
he did
thought
the
so.
Assassin's Creed 2 soundtrack. He is a fantastic composer. Fantastic. So good.
Yeah?
I miss the Hitman series.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I say that, and Hitman 2016 is a thing.
Honestly,
I still haven't played it. Still haven't played it.
I'm one of the few people that actually liked Absolution. I thought it was okay.
I don't understand you. We're no longer friends. Goodbye. Gone. See ya.
No, Joe. Don't leave me. I need you. You're my Absolution. You're my man.
Bye.
You're the hits in my man.
Hey, change your name to Fuck Off, Nico, please. Oh no, Green is saying he loved Absolute. No!
No, I wouldn't say love it. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't go that far. But there was.
I hated Absolution with a passion.
Yeah, I know you do.
I actually think I hate Absolution more than I do Thief 4.
Do you?
Yeah, I actually think that. Absolution is actually, because the thing about Thief 4 is it's the slap in the face for the Thief fans, right?
Yeah.
But it's still a good game under that. Absolution has so few redeeming factors that I actually genuinely think it's a worse game.
They just looked at Resident Evil 4 and were like, let's make one, but down with the Hitman.
Kind of.
That's what every game did in 2012. Just make it Resi 4 and it's okay. It's fine. That's what I love about The Evil Within. Like, The Evil Within is such a controversial game. And not in the sense like it did something like it offended like a minority or something, but it is a game that is so predictable, so conventional, that it really makes you think like, is this the definitive way how to make video games? Is this the pop of video games?
Yeah. The Evil Within, I just really did not like the look of it. I thought, you know, from its first announcement, I was just kind of like, okay, I'm unsure about this, you know?
Just play some classic
Resident
music and
Evil
it's
7.
creepy.
Resident Evil 7, that was good stuff.
Resident Evil 7 was definitely good. I mean, we played it.
Yeah, I mean, Resident Evil 7 is kind of like, it's a step in the right direction.
Definitely.
Like a big step in the right direction. It's still not quite where I'd like it to be myself, me personally.
Yeah?
Me personally, I feel like this series, if it takes the foundation that Resident Evil 7 made and then applies more kind of like immersive sim, takes a more immersive sim design philosophy to the game world specifically, then it could be really cool. But it's got a nice foundation. I just kind of want them to create, I don't want them to completely recycle. I think the problem is that they're either going to have to recycle the same design of Resident Evil 7 to make sure that it's actually scary and or fun.
Yeah?
Or they're going to have to like go down a more action-y route. It's going to be a bit difficult, I feel.
I love what Jim Sterling called it. There are two kind of Resident Evil games. You have Spooky Bang and Shooty Bang. Those are the two Resident Evil games you have. Spooky Bang referring to classic, and Shooty Bang referring to like 4, 5, 6. And my opinion, I love Resi 7, but when it comes to Resi 7, I feel like it borrows so much from everything. Like, it borrows from The Evil Dead, it borrows from The Shining, it borrows from all these classic movie moments, and it borrows also a lot from every Resident Evil game out there, that it does make you question, like, okay, it's good, but only because I like these kinds of things to begin with. It's not standing on its own ground, and because of it, it can only be always be a Frankenstein of old ideas to make Resident Evil 8 successful. So if they were gonna make a Resident Evil 8, they really need to come up with some original ideas to make sure that people will like it. Otherwise, people will just be like, yeah, it's just the same from what I've played already. So, I think making Resi 8 is more difficult than making Resi 7.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not so much, I don't so much have a problem with all the references, because I think those are cool.
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
the problem is that Resident Evil 7, okay, this is going to sound a bit weird, but bear with me and allow me to explain. Resident Evil 7 is very similar to the Evil Within. However, the Resident Evil 7 succeeded where the Evil Within failed. And that's because they are both games where they are essentially Frankenstein's monsters creations of a mixture of loads of other games.
Yes.
Right? The Evil Within is basically a weird hybrid of every third-person modern shooter you've ever played and The Last of Us.
Yeah.
But the Evil Within is basically just a spooky Last of Us mixed with, like, I don't know.
I'd say everyone in the chat, if you have some time left today, watch Super Bunny Hop's review on the Evil Within. I think he's like right on the money with it.
Yeah, and after you've watched that, watch his video on I don't know the name of it, but it's something to do with like repeated mechanics, like copy and pasted mechanics in video games, and it sums up exactly my thoughts on the Evil Within as well.
I believe Chadunda made a video about it.
No, I haven't seen that video.
Oh no, that was the remastered disaster. Also great video. The name alone is already good.
Yeah. I mean, in the case of Resident Evil 7, it's very clearly like a mashup of every successful horror game that's come in the last few years, namely Amnesia. Like, as in, you know, you can't kill the enemy, so you've got to run away. You know, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
However, they have obviously added in, you know, other aspects to the game, but that's kind of what that's kind of how I feel about Resident Evil 7. It's a good, it's a really good, like, it's a good step in the right direction.
This stage is called Blow Hard. I'm 12.
You blow hard.
Anyways, Joe, sorry.
And these guys decided to make Ratchet and Clank up your arsenal.
Oh, Joe, if you're watching the stream, this is pretty funny. Apparently, the people behind Spyro the Dragon couldn't invent a proper cursor. So what they did, they basically tilted the one.
That's a one.
Yeah, it's a one. It's just tilted.
That makes no sense to me. They could easily have made a cursor. What the fuck?
I think it's due to the 3D effect. I think maybe it's like a pseudo 3D thing, so that it looks 3D, but it actually isn't in some way, shape, or form. I get the feeling it's something like that. Oh, by the way, Joe, give yourself a cheeky plug in the chat in case people wanna keep up to date with our Cartridge fellow members.
Seeing as you're making me do it, I will have no qualms with doing it.
Qualms.
Yeah, hello, I'm King Kiwi. You can follow me on Twitch at the link I have posted in the chat. Ba-boom. There you go.
Bada-bim, bada-boom.
I'm now going to put love hearts in the chat, so to know that I love and respect every single one of you. I'm probably going to start streaming, possibly, I'm probably going to stream again maybe during the week or something. Right now, I'm currently going through, like, deadline.
End of May, June is always like a disaster with school. Like, honestly, as soon as I'm done with this, I need to go back into making 3D stuff for school. Like, there's just no... I'm sorry?
When you stream your work.
You mean my schoolwork? No, I can't. Confidential and whatever.
And it used to be so beautiful.
Ooh,
I'm sure it was.
Yeah, that's the con of working in the 3D environments. There are so many people, like for instance, Horizon Zero Dawn, right? That's a game that's been in development for 6 years, and it's been announced like 4 years into development. So people had to wait 4 years till they could finally put something like that on their like portfolio. That's why so many leaks happen on like IMDb, because then people can finally put them on their portfolio, because then their contracts end.
Yeah.
That's why I believe that's like how Fallout 4 got leaked in the first place. because there was
the Fallout 4 leak was a disaster because Kotaku actually managed to get their hands on the script. Like well before the game got announced, and now Kotaku are blacklisted from like so many publishers. It's kind of hilarious, but it's also kind of sad. I mean, they're doing the job, I guess. But anyway.
Classic Gamer says, I was legitimately scared of the Beast Makers when I was younger. Do you mean in Spyro 1? Or do you mean with something that Joe just said?
Hey, Nico, can I confess something?
Yeah.
I never really actually played Spyro.
That's fine. They're probably gonna make a remake anyway soon.
I mean, I'd rather play the original, to be honest, because just cause. Like with Crash, because I'll confess, I really don't like the look of...
Look, dude, it's your loss. If you don't like it, fine by me. I love it, and a lot of people do as well. Look at Sony's E3 when Crash was announced. The fact that it got a bigger applause than God of War says a lot. Even though Crash wasn't relevant for like 15 years or something.
Yeah, but Shenmue...
I mean, we're gonna get Shenmue HD, so I would love to play that with you someday.
You don't know, but it's more or less likely.
Oh man, slam dunk on Classic Gamer's end. I'm actually scared of you. Yeah.
I really don't like the look of the new, the remastered Crash, to be honest. Something about the art style really puts me off.
That's fine. What I do love about the new Crash Insane stuff is that basically the people behind the new Crash game have been constantly talking with Reddit to see how to improve the game for the fans. And I think that was such a cool concept that I'm like, why do not more companies do this when they're remaking stuff? Why not just, you know, ask your audience what they think?
And most of the time it's because they're under tight lip. You know, they're on the tight leash. They've got they've got really close, tight deadlines.
Yeah.
And usually it's because the game is feature complete at that point. You know, they've got to the point where they're just ironing out bugs.
Well, you would be surprised with Crash Insane, because for instance they had a Crash Bandicoot idle contest. Because if you don't basically move enough with Crash on screen, he does an idle animation. So literally what they asked people on the internet to make a animation for Crash Bandicoot. And actually one of them won, and that's now implemented into the game. And that was done, the contest was starting at mid-April, and it just ended. And now it's implemented into the game.
I mean... animations are much easier to implement, especially if there's already a kind of system in place.
Yeah.
For them, for example, idle animations are probably the easiest animations to make additions for, because all you need to do is just, you know, plug it into your idle system as a potential random animation, and that's kind of it. Hold
up, Joe. Keep that thought. People in the chat, I've been thinking, I still have to negotiate this with Mr. Kiwi. But would you guys be interested if the Costrich crew would stream our reactions when watching E3? Because I'd love to. We did that last year offline with a bunch of my friends, and I really enjoyed it. So if you guys want, we can maybe negotiate about it.
We can get Connor involved. It'll be a great old time.
Yeah, because I remember we watched Ubisoft, and it was actually quite fun. With you, me, and Rosie, and I believe also some other friends from us. We should get them over as well. Get a small catch up.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Oh man,
okay. Since we've talked about E3, I want to just fucking throw this out here. This year is gonna be good. It's gonna be good, all right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a fanboy. I hate fanboys. But I feel like Nintendo are going to be sitting on a fucking pot of gold this year. I am swearing so much.
It's fine.
But I reckon Nintendo. This is gonna be Nintendo's opportunity to like really show up. Everyone else, because I feel like Sony, they've unless they're sitting on some like big announcement. I don't know. Maybe another remake or something, another remaster, maybe Spyro. Who knows? That kind of thing. But I feel like they've blown through all their stuff.
Also, Alexandra2705, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, Joe?
And Microsoft, they've obviously got Project Scorpio to show off.
Oh, I was about to say, that's one thing you're probably most excited for.
No, I'm not interested in the slightest.
Oh, really?
No, I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in what it can do and the games it will have, but I'm not like gonna be like, oh my god, Microsoft won E3. I'm not gonna be like that. You know who's gonna win E3 again? The PC Gamers Show. Woo!
Oh no, wasn't it like terrible 2 years ago? I remember.
The first year was only funny because of Day 9, because he was hilarious, right?
Oh, remember when we watched it? That was so bad. Was that the first time?
Yeah, when we watched
we need to tell the chat now because that was pretty funny. Also, Liam, welcome to the stream. Long time to see. Basically, what Joe and I did, I believe we already had like a long day behind us. Yeah, Nintendo was over, and Nintendo had, I believe, a pretty bad year that year. Yeah, Mario Maker was the pipeline, so everyone was just like, "What the heck? Is this it?"
I was kind of, I seem to remember me screaming a lot, like moving away from the microphone and actually kind of getting up and walking away and just being like, "What the fuck is this?" You know, that kind of thing.
But yeah, so Joe was like, "But Nico, there's one more thing. There's one more convention we need to watch." And I was like, "Okay, what's this?" And he was like, "Well, PC's having one." And I was like, "Okay, I've never heard of this, but I'm interested to see." So, but he said there's one catch. It's 1 at midnight. So I was like, oh, whatever. You know what? We'll see. So we went there at 1 o'clock, and then nothing happened. Nothing happened. So we were just like, what's happening? Why is there not? And then it was, why is there nothing happening? And then then they said, you know what? We're gonna have an hour delay. An hour delay. And then when the hour delay was over, they had another delay because they made the mistake that there were like a few stream issues, so they had to correct those as well. So it was already 2:30. And then Danny O'Dyer decided, you know what? Anytime when someone is on the show, let's have a 15-minute conversation about their game that no one absolutely cares for.
Danny O'Dyer?
Yeah. He was the host. Yeah, he was. He was the host.
This is Day 9, right? Is that his name?
Yeah.
No, Day 9 is called Sean Plott.
Well, basically, I thought it was Danny from GameSpot. From GameSpot previously.
No, that's Danny O'Dwyer.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, he didn't host it. That was Day 9 hosted it, and he's hosting this one again as well.
Well, basically, what the guy did, that guy basically had a 15-minute conversation with all of his guests. So rather than having a press conference that took an hour, it took 3 hours, and there was. For me, as someone like a console gamer, there was nothing. There was absolutely nothing to be excited for.
Hey, that was the return of Roller Coaster Tycoon. Okay, let's face it.
Okay.
That was fucking amazing.
And yet Armor 3, I suppose.
Oh yeah, that had some cool DLC.
But then again, I'm not a PC. I'm not a PC strategist. I'm not like into those games, so I was just bored out of my skull when I'm playing it. Oh, by the way, for the people that are watching, I'm trying to find the last 10 gems on this stage, but I can't find them.
Can't find them.
Nope.
Where are the gems?
Okay, well, basically, we've just been sitting there, and it was 5:30. Our whole night was gone. Our whole sleep was gone. And we were absolutely wrecked the next day. I had school the next day. I said, fuck it, I'm not going.
It was not a good start.
Stay in
to the
school,
PC
kids.
Gamer Show. Last year was decent. If anything, because Day 9 was once again hosting, and he's actually quite funny.
Yeah.
And this year's gonna be
This
good.
year. Yeah?
This
How come?
year's gonna be good. Because I can't remember if this was right, but I think Other Side Entertainment are gonna be there, and they're the guys who are doing System Shock 3. So, you know, gonna have that to look forward to.
A lot of people are excited for System Shock. Or the remaster.
Well, both. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, the remake is such a drastic shift from the original. Not drastic enough that you would say it's a completely different game, but it's kind of like what Metroid and Metroid Zero Mission did. Like, they're on the money with it.
I mean, they might as well be different games. In fact, they are actually taking entirely different approaches to the design in general. But like, oh my god, I can't wait. I can't wait. Even though, okay, you know what's annoying?
Well,
I really want to get that. I really want to get System Shock 1, the remake, right? But I want to get the big box one. I want to get it in the big box with the steel case and everything. It's $200. I can't afford that.
you can't.
$200.
That's half a lens, bro.
Actually, no. You can get lenses for like £85. That's like 2 lenses, dude.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen that video from Freddie Wong where he talks about lenses?
No, but I probably understand the gist of it.
He's basically like, the only benefit that you get from more expensive lenses is that it makes edit the pictures for you easier. Like no, like if you want to have like a different aperture and whatsoever.
More expensive lenses tend to have better focusing capability, and they're also less likely to fall victim to what is known as chromatic aberration, which a little lesson. Chromatic aberration is when you because what happens is light enters the lens and then it kind of gets all like jumbled together to make the image, right?
Yeah. It comes on that green slice of piece of paper, I believe. It's basically chromatic aberration is where the 3 different colors of light don't. Yes, Stu. I thought I had the key as well.
You don't have the key.
I don't have the key.
You suck.
I'm bad at video games.
You have failed.
Sorry, Dad. No, Dad, not the belt, please. Are you breathing?
Yes.
You scared my monkey. Hold on, let me put him back. A monkey. A monkey.
A monkey?
Yeah.
What are you saying about me, monkey?
A monkey.
Monkey.
From what was it? From the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah.
When some Bowser goes, oh, monkey.
Monkey.
Yeah, he says monkey.
My favorite line is where he goes like,
Ba-bomb.
ba-bomb.
Yeah.
Ba-bomb.
I need to put that on the soundboard. Oh man.
Yeah.
A monkey.
Monkey.
People will probably think I'm a Nostalgia Critic fan.
Monkey. Oh man, Nostalgia Critic. I don't want to talk about that. Because
Oh wow.
I could. So my bro. Oh, you know what? I'm not actually going to talk about it on stream because, yeah, I'm not going to talk about it on stream. But I know some shit about through that guy with the glasses.
Classic gamer. If you know where we can find the key, just tell me because it's taking way too long.
Burn down the trees, apparently. You can do that?
I think it says if you go into the level, burn down the trees is what Alexandra says.
Burn down the trees, Nico.
Yeah, burn them all to the ground.
Unleash your inner
Wasn't there like
environment.
Wasn't there like a pyro that really liked to burn down trees? Like in a video game?
I don't know.
Well, the only pyro I know is from Team Fortress.
Yeah.
What was it? Oh man, I feel like there's a reference to this that fits it. Or, let's see. Just go past Wizard Peak and then turn right. Okay, let's find Wizard Peak.
As Crystal Community.
Okay, here we go. Then go right. Oh, really?
Did you find it?
Oh, goodness. Here it is. Yeah, found it. Never mind. Okay, we're right back on track. Yeah, found it.
Right there. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow. Dude.
This game is full of secrets.
I feel like that secret wasn't that well hidden, but okay.
What can I say? I'm just great at video games.
Not to like insult Nico or anything. Like, not to say that you're.
We don't want to say it out loud, but you know.
No, I don't want to suggest anything. You know.
Yeah. It's not that I'm saying it. It's just that we, as a collective effort, want to address something.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. There we go. Now we can finally move on. Yeah, we've been to this stage. Do a funny voice.
Do a funny voice?
Yeah, do a funny voice. I bet you can do a good Sean Connery.
No, I can't.
Oh, you would think you could.
No.
Kermit,
no,
yeah. Hello.
Hey guys, it's Kermit the Frog here.
Waka waka. Hey, Kermit!
Caves.
Is that you? Hey man, long time no see!
Why are you doing this?
Now we need Rosie to be Miss Piggy. Can you do a Miss Piggy?
Perfect. Miss Pig, what does she sound like again?
Is she like me or something? I can't go that high anymore. Oh, Kermit! No, I can't.
You want me to do it because I have the ability to go really high pitched.
Yeah. Or something. No, that's just Yoda. Yeah, it's kind of like Yoda.
It's kind of like Yoda.
Yeah, think of Yoda. Christ, these enemies are scary.
I've somehow ended up on USA Today's YouTube channel, and they have a video called Best Moments of Miss Piggy, and all the the comments are great. You've got like, love you, Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy is one of the sexiest pigs ever. Wow, they said Amy Schumer's special tanked, but this is great. I just heart
How to
eyes
kill the
emoji,
spiders?
blowing
Oh, I know.
heart emoji, Mrs. Piggy. Chris Edwards says, "Oh bang, Mrs. Piggy."
Oh no, this is probably like from a YouTube community, from the sounds of it.
And then Book Lovery says, "You capitals, open your mouth. My fist goes through the south."
Oh no, there are
many
children
questions.
here.
I have many questions.
I
All of
hate
them
those bugs.
Are
When I
confused.
become big and strong, just like you,
This is
I'll
so weird.
squash them all.
Oh dear.
Until then, remember that supercharge makes you invincible.
You did it. You saved angels. Now it's time to uninstall the game.
Time to uninstall the game.
Uninstall the game. Yes. What's this sample I've got here?
Gabriel Knight.
Oh, that's the.
Oh goodness. A bit of cheeky pup scarf over here. You need to get you need to get Papa Scarf as well. I believe
Yeah, I need the
it's
Papa
the
Scarf
top 6 video, and then like number 3 at the end he says, "Just tell me Papa Scarf sent you." I love that on the line when he says Papa Scarf, he hits like when the saxophone hits a note.
Papa Scarf.
Yeah, it's perfect. Like, even, maybe you've noticed it, but every time when Connor streams and he gets an announcement on Costrich, I always make sure that it says rather than our buddy, it says our papa. So it's our papa Scarfulu.
He's the dad of the Costrich crew.
Definitely.
Did you see he got raided like yesterday?
Yeah, he got that, yeah.
Please do something.
That reminds me, by the way, remember that one time when you tried to DOS him on the internet? There was one moment where Joe had a technique to find everyone's address, and he said to Connor, I'm gonna look up your... Yeah.
You're on about white pages.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna dox him. I just wanted to freak him out.
Yeah, but his reaction was gold. No one saw it coming. He said, Joe said, I'm gonna look up your address, Connor. And then Connor said, oh, I will give you my address, son. I can just, we just both imagine him being like in big boots and like a pumpkin hat, like a witch's hat, and he's just sitting like between the bushes, be like, oh, I'm ready for you, son, with like a double barrel shotgun.
He's got like a fucking farmer's accent as well.
Yeah.
Like, oh no.
What? Yeah. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, that was a golden line. Oh no. Wasn't that? When did he say that again? He said it a few times at Cards Against Humanity. That's what I remember at Jim's place.
Yeah. Like, and when we play Cards Against Humanity online, oh, he's the worst in Cards Against Humanity because he just gets the best cards. He has the best luck.
But he's so lighthearted. That's the problem.
The cards he gets are like, all the combinations he gets are like really dark. So it just ends up working like really well.
I remember just every time when Connor read something from someone else, he always went, oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah. He lost faith.
Caddy as well.
I'm sorry?
I can't remember which video he said it in. Though, if you know what it is, Stu.
No, I don't know which one it was. It's either one of, it's either the Broken Sword one or the other one.
Not you, Nico. God. Jeez.
Sometimes I dream of cheese.
It's a great voice line. It's a classic.
What, the Dream of Cheese line?
It is apparently in the VIP video. Yeah, the cheese line, because it's like the same level of classic as like, why do we have to wear all these ridiculous ties?
Have you
that one? You know, it's on the same level.
Remember that intro when there's always one scientist that jumps out of the window, and every time he says something different from what I remember, and there was one where he says, "Oh hey," and then he walks off.
My favorite one is just the one where he dives through and he just goes, "Greetings."
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Greetings. That's the best one. That's the best one by far.
Oh man, I really need to play Half-Life properly at one point. It's one of my on my to-do list for the longest time.
It's a great game. See you later, Jesse.
Oh, is Jesse leaving? I'm going to head off because of my internet's dying. Aw. Jesse, is the stream too heavy? It could be. Maybe it's just going like too much bitrate through or something.
Yeah.
It's currently on 3 megs, so it should be fine.
3 megs.
Yeah. That's a big stream for a big guy.
You're a big guy. Oh, you.
Oh, I'm such a big guy. Oh, wow, they could save you? I never knew that.
If I take off that mask, will it kill you? It will be extremely painful.
What a shame.
What a shame.
I love that video. Where he just kills him off the very second he leaves. And it's like, what a shame. Because I love the mixing of old PC games. It's not, it's just every time when something goes off.
See you later, Jesse.
Like, listen to Half-Life 1 and listen how bad the mixing in the game is. Like, everything is just 100% volume.
Try combining supercharge
I kind of love
with
that.
jumping and gliding.
It's nostalgia. It's just like FMVs for some people. Like, it looks absolutely horrendous. No one would ever think of doing that again. But everyone feels a bit of nostalgia for it when they have it.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah, that's what I feel. But I think FMV is a bigger guilty pleasure than audio mixing.
Yeah, true. Audio mixing is a thing that could very easily break an entire game, whereas...
Oh, absolutely.
FMV, easy, man.
I always say to people that it's better to have a video with good sound, but like awful visuals, than to have a video with great visuals and awful sound. Like, no one wants to watch a video that goes...
Basically, what you don't want.
Oh no, Joe, don't you dare. You're gonna go like... whatsoever.
I'm not gonna do anything.
Oh,
Basically,
good.
you don't want to just sound like this, okay?
Is there a storm in the UK?
So yeah, don't do that.
What was it again, Joe? What was it again?
Sorry, what was that?
What was it? I couldn't.
I can't hear you, Nico. Sorry. Nico, I'm unsure what you said.
I'm sorry, Joe, can you hear me, Joe? Joe, you there? Joe? Marco. Ground control! Can you hear me? Terrorists win!
I think you killed everyone in the chat.
Say terrorists win for me in that voice.
Okay. Hold on.
I'm gonna lower my pitch first.
Say double kill.
God.
Say double kill with echo on. Echo and lower pitch. Like double kill. Make it like one of those Quake noises. I love audio.
I think the problem is that on the stream, you might, because I've got a limiter on my microphone, right? So, yeah, it doesn't kill everyone. I think yours didn't, so it peaked in the stream.
It did. I know. There was no limiter on it. That's why
Nico, please save me.
That's why I put some distance in between the microphone and me, just to make sure they won't go deaf.
Be afraid.
Oh my fucking god! I hate you, Joe. Leave. Oh no, Christ, that hurts. It's okay. It was a good stream, everyone. Oh, I completely forgot to tell you guys. Guys, go to Twitter, go to the Costrich page. If you retweet that message, retweet that one, you will get the chance of winning a headshot made by me, free of charge. So if you retweet that message, then you might get the chance to get a headshot from it. Okay? Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Let your hate flow through you.
Oh. Do it.
Yeah,
Who do you think could do the best Palpatine impression?
Connor. Without
Connor? Yeah? Can you go like, do it?
Do it.
Young Skywalker.
No, it's just funny when he does it.
I am scared of Nico. Please save me.
Do it.
Do it.
My voice is like dying right now, so I can't do it.
Yeah, you do sound as if you got a bit of a cold, yeah. Is everything...
My throat really hurts.
Yeah, exactly.
See, those sound effects that you were hearing earlier, like this?
Oh, yeah.
That's actually just my normal voice. That's why it hurts so much right now. Just saying. No sound effects were used here. Like that's genuine. That's what it sounds like. Oh, there's a preset here called Screamer.
No.
I'm gonna check it out. It just sounds like I've been locked. It just sounds like I've been locked in a room.
Yeah, exactly. It sounded like as if you got a blanket in front of your. No, you're one of those Let's Players that bought a $5 mic and said, "I need a mic."
Oh my god. Yeah.
Joe.
Hi there.
I'm gonna be playing the music game. It's gonna be a really fun time. Okay, let's go.
I've ensured that people wouldn't go deaf. I prepared for this moment. I was ready for it.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's PewDiePie!
Joe! Stop it! We still need them.
We need them.
What was that from again?
I don't know.
It does sound
Sure
familiar.
It might be Half-Life 2 where Breen goes, "You need me." Just like that. No?
Neil Breen says you need me.
Yeah, well, it's Breen at the end of Half-Life 2. He says,
Oh, I thought you said Neil Breen.
Neil Breen?
Do you not know the Lord and Savior called Neil Breen? Do I need to shed some light on our Lord and Savior?
Who the heck is Neil Breen?
Dude, if you're up for it, I would love to set up with the Discord Faithful Findings. And then watch it with us. That movie is so fucking funny.
I mean, even Rosie's coming in here and saying Neil Breen. Who's Neil Breen?
Oh, Rosie and I watched that movie twice. It's a potential. I wouldn't say it's the new Room, but it's potentially the new Room. It is so funny, and it's
so
even
wait,
funnier when you hear the backstory from it.
So, Fateful Findings? Is that it?
Yeah, Faithful Findings.
Oh, I'm looking at some images of it right now. Oh god.
Yeah, it's really good. It is so good.
Hold on, I'm gonna.
It's the That's a good explanation for it, Rose.
Exposes worldwide secrets. This looks really bad. This looks.
It's so funny. It's so funny. It's consistently funny. There are not a lot of bad movies where it's consistently funny.
Is the ending? He's standing in front of a green screen in front of a building with just 5 generic.
Did you know that people have been, because they use green screen so much, everyone has been calling it the brain screen effect?
There's a picture of a guy holding a gun to his face, like right in front of the same building.
Really?
What is this?
It's amazing. That's what it is.
There's 2 naked people, thumbs up, in a swimming pool.
Where do we go now?
This film sounds amazing.
It is. It is an amazing movie.
I really want to see it now.
Yeah, that's one of those instances where I'm like, God, I wish we could stream that movie somehow without, harming Neil Breen's rights, because he rightfully deserves the money for it.
Oh yeah.
He definitely does. It's such a good movie.
Maybe not for the right reasons, but
Look, if you have fun with it, it's a good movie.
True. I guess.
Or if it makes you cream. That's actually one of the few game theory videos I actually really liked, when they were looking for the ultimate Hollywood movie. Like, a Hollywood movie that would guarantee an Oscar. Have you watched that movie?
No.
It's, they basically do an analysis to see what would be the best contender for an Oscar. And basically what MatPat did, he did research and he looked into what were commonly things that won an Oscar. And 2 things were it. It was war, the Second World War, and movie directors. Those were always contenders that basically won an award instantly. And so he did an analysis and he found out that there was a Second World War director that made movies about the Second World War, apparently. And he said if someone would make a movie out of this, because apparently the story is quite tragic, he said this movie could potentially win an Oscar. And it's like, you know what? That's actually quite interesting, knowing that, you know, you can do analysis like that. I mean, I liked game theory stuff back then because they actually had somewhat of a relevance. Nowadays, it's just, what if this thing would happen to that person?
What if Mario got pregnant?
Exactly, things like that, yeah.
Yeah. What if Mario was actually dead?
No, but I did like the video, for instance, how fast Sonic actually was. Those
yeah, that was actually quite interesting. That was kind of funny because it's just like trying to add like logic to the madness.
Yeah.
Sonic, you know, it's Sonic. Did you just get kissed by that fucking...
Yeah, and now I can spit fire.
Gross.
There we go. Yeah, bro, I don't like kissing.
She's into dragons.
He's into do your deepest voice of bestiality.
I can't do a natural deep voice right now, so I'm gonna just
You're like
Bestiality.
Bestial. No, I'm not gonna say it again. Ugh, I feel gross. No. Rar XD. No, Joe. Ah. You sound like a cyber dog or something, or cyber cat.
a cyber dog.
A cyber dog. Whoa, what was that?
That's just me fiddling with like the sliders. Oh, let me do it again.
That sounded pretty dope. You sound like a cyber doctor, the guy from Futurama.
Oh.
Doctor something. The octopus dude. Whoa!
Oh, you mean,
Oh, what's his name?
Oh! Dude.
Oh! We got a donation! What's this? We got a donation.
Ooh.
We got a donation, guys. Need to pause this. It's a $2 donation.
Zoidberg, that's the one.
Dr. Zoidberg, that's it. Bladeblur has donated $2 saying, hope all is well, buddy. Thank you so much, Bladeblur, for the $2. That's going straight to the Elgato HD. That's going to be very useful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. You know that guy from Symphony of the Night? It goes like, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh man, have you played Symphony of the Night?
Nope.
Okay, I'll tell you this much. You may not like it, but the pixel art is outstanding. There's nothing like it.
Yeah. I know I'm gonna like it because I really dig that kind of style.
Like obviously games like Owlboy look objectively better than Symphony of the Night due to like improvements of technology and whatsoever. But when you look at a game like Symphony of the Night and you see how much detail went into the smallest things, like even they're like literally there are paintings that have details within themselves and make sense why they are there, which really adds to like the overall aesthetic. And that's why I think Symphony of the Night is such a good game. I would love to stream it at one point. Where's the ending of this level?
Seems like a good game to stream.
Yeah, I'm already planning for October for like a shit ton of games.
I misread what Bladeblur posted. I read it as my pleasure butt.
Aww.
Nico,
he just means bud.
Bud.
Yeah.
Bud goes to the zoo. My favorite point and click.
it's just Put with a big booty. With a big pickup.
I said Bud, not butt.
That's what you meant with Bud goes to the zoo.
No, Bud, as in, you know, like, he's putt, but he's your bud, you know?
Oh no, Bladeblur, don't worry about it. We're just joking.
Nico, this is a Christian stream. You have to turn this into something about butts? Come on, man. What's wrong with you?
Come on, where's the ending of this level?
Hey, you know, I got talking to a friend recently, right?
Yeah?
And you know how we've got a bunch of like 3D platformers having we had a bunch of 3D platformers kind of coming back, right? But Ukulele, we got a Hat in Time. There's a bunch of other games. Can't remember the name of them, but they're there as well. But they're all kind of like collectathon style, and they're very much like Banjo-Kazooie, Mario 64 kind of style. Whereas we haven't actually had any games similar in the vein of like Spyro, Jak and Daxter, or Crash Bandicoot. We haven't actually had any kind of like Kickstarter style indie games like that. As far as I know.
Yeah?
Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird, don't you think?
What's weird, exactly?
That we haven't seen any games like that.
I mean, collectathons.
Well, no. I mean, because we do have collectathons, but they're in the similar style to like Mario 64 and Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah.
But we don't have any in a similar style to say.
Finally,
Spyro or
Christ
Crash.
almighty, that took forever. Yeah?
We don't have any games in a similar style to Spyro, Crash, or on a looser note, Jak and Daxter.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have any games like that, you know? That makes me sad.
Yeah, it does really make me sad that we don't have more. One of those games, yeah. I think it's because developers think that there's no market in it. Kind of like what the problem was with survival horror games, that people thought that people weren't interested in them anymore, and then they actually did the math, and then they noticed that wasn't the case.
I mean, here's the thing. They're kind of not wrong, because if you think about like the typical game that gets released today, they're normally gonna have a fairly large budget, and they're gonna have to have a lot of advertising. So the game is gonna be like really expensive. This is where Tomb Raider went wrong, the original 2013 one, because that game had a huge budget. Most of it went to advertising.
Mm-hmm.
And the game sold short, because Tomb Raider, let's face it, is kind of it's not exactly niche, because, it sold something like 4 million units or something.
Yeah.
But it's not exactly going to be the next kind of Call of Duty.
Yeah, that was so stupid of Square Enix. They always make the same mistake.
Same thing with Deus Ex. As much as I love Deus Ex, and it has every right to be a huge success, but the problem is with Mankind Divided is that they put so much money into stuff like the marketing and whatnot, that there was no way in hell that they were going to make that much money.
Yeah, because Square Enix treat their IPs as if they're GTA 5, that they need to make a minimum of 4 million sales, otherwise it's not successful.
They want all their IPs to be massive successes that break out into the mainstream when, let's face it, I mean, Deus Ex, Tomb Raider and whatnot aren't exactly mainstream properties.
And not only that, Joe, if you literally go to like best sold PS1 games, there's a top 50 list on Wikipedia. The first 25 games, mind you, there are 1,000 games on the PS1. 25 games of them have sold over 4 million times. That is nothing compared to and I think it's a ridiculous standard that you expect a console that's been sold 40 million times or something by now, maybe more, to have a sale of 4 million. It's ridiculous.
I mean, I'm gonna take a look at how many. I'm gonna see how Thief sold financially.
Let's see. Yes, Stu, I'm emulating the game, yeah. Blabler, I'm playing this on EPSXE, and I've put on some filters to make the game look a bit more lush. But I did turn off the widescreen hack. As much as I love the widescreen hack, in Spyro it doesn't look that well. Because Insomniac Games used a trick where the polygons were basically half-rendered outside of the widescreen due to the reasons that there was no purpose for it. Have those visible. So if you do the widescreen hack, you won't see them properly.
I can go in depth if you'd like. I know quite a bit about that technique.
Oh, that punching noise when you hit those guards. Listen to that, Joe.
Oh, I've got the stream muted. Hold on.
That's fine.
Oh, that is a nice punching sound.
Noise.
Yeah.
You can hear like the impact, or is it?
Yeah. So that people know, the technique you were referring to there, where the polygons aren't drawn, that's called frustum culling. Basically, what's happening is the camera that is attached to Spyro's rig is basically sending out a kind of cone of vision, and everything in that cone is being rendered. The game is basically
kind of like what Wolfenstein did.
Yeah, actually, basically every modern game since Wolfenstein has been using that. Though Wolfenstein uses a very different technique, because Wolfenstein is using I'll explain that one in a minute, because that's actually an entirely... That's also complicated, really, but here basically, frustum culling is basically sending out information to the game, telling the engine what to render and so forth. The problem with the widescreen thing is that they've clearly not extended. They clearly did not have the capability, or they forgot to extend the range. Because what happens when you increase the widescreen? You obviously increase the field of view of the camera, but you haven't increased the field of view of the actual camera cull. In other words, because the cone thing, yeah, basically what you're saying there, Blade Blur, because the cone has been optimized for a 4:3 resolution, so having any wider an aspect ratio, it doesn't adapt to that, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Crash Bandicoot was actually also an inventor of it, because the reason why Crash Bandicoot can have so many polygons on screen is basically it hides the polygons behind the polygons, if that makes any sense.
Yeah,
so
that's called occlusion culling.
Yeah, let me give you an example. Yeah. Like at the moment, if I stand over here and I look this direction, you can see the building in the distance. But obviously that should be fully rendered. But what they've done with this game is that they've hidden away those polygons behind the brown wall over here and the building in the distance. And that way you can show less polygons on screen and thus keep the game better running.
Yeah, it's another technique which is used by a lot of games. I believe Ultima Underworld in 1992, I think, was one of the first games to use technique.
Classic Gamer says, I didn't come here to learn.
You came here for pain.
Yeah, for a misery.
Yeah, regarding Wolfenstein, actually, because that itself is really interesting. The original Wolfenstein, Wolfenstein 3D.
One day you'll be able to tell all the dragons about
this dragon right here, Joe.
Oh, yeah?
Sure.
Oh, hold up. Wait for it.
Get out of this swamp.
He's like, seduce me.
Yeah. Even Neeks is like, whoa, pedal back, pedal back. I love Neeks.
Oh,
I love him.
Blade Blur, if you're in Nico's Discord, by all means hit me up, because I'm currently learning this kind of stuff on the side, because I'm really interested in game design and game dev and all that kind of stuff. So if you are interested in it, hit me up, man. In regards to Wolfenstein 3D, it's actually very clever. That game is actually entirely 2D. The 3D effect in Wolfenstein 3D is done using really smart techniques.
How did they do that with Doom again? Because I believe it's an advanced version of it.
Yeah, Doom's. I'll get onto that in a second. With Wolfenstein, it's called ray casting. It's basically just sending out rays from the character's position, and then it just paints the walls accordingly. Yeah. Paints the walls, the ceiling, and the floor accordingly. It's really cool, and there's actually a fantastic video series talking all about Wolfenstein 3D and how the engine was like built, basically.
Hold up, Joe. One thing, Joe. Yeah. People in the chat, is it getting a bit too complicated, what Joe is saying? Because then maybe Joe can give you like a simplified version of it. Because I can follow you, but maybe some other people can't. So that's why I'm like, maybe it's good to...
I can give a simplified version. basically, if you imagine yourself looking at a room, right? You've got 3 walls. If you stand like in front of a room, you should have 3 walls in front of you. You've got wall on the left, wall on the right, wall right in front of you. You've then got the floor, and then you've then got the ceiling. If you then imagine 5 lasers kind of coming out from your head to those different points, that's kind of what the engine is doing, and that's how the engine that's how the rooms are designed, basically. It's a little weird and it's a little complicated to try and simplify, but that's as best as I can do it. If you are interested in knowing more about it, there are some great videos out there that talk about it.
Yeah, there are definitely a lot of videos that go in depth about what makes Wolfenstein and Doom like so great when it comes to like from a design standpoint. Definitely.
Yeah, Classic Gamer says he was lost about 10 minutes ago.
That's fine.
Man.
That's fine.
Game dev is fucking. It's freaking complicated.
It's a piece of art on its own.
Yeah. And yeah, Blaber is called a frustum.
What's you and thrusting today? That's like the 5th time you use thrusting in game design.
No, not thrusting. Frustum. It's like a cone.
Yeah,
right?
frustum. Yeah. Frustum. Tell me about it, Joe. Tell me about how you frustum. Frustum makes me feel good.
Doom is really weird because Doom is like, it's obviously an advancement of what Wolfenstein was, but it's still kind of 2D, but it's also kind of 3D, but it's like not 3D. It's really strange.
But it's actually 3D. Yeah, I know. It's very weird.
No, the thing is though, it's not 3D. Like if you actually broke the game down, it's really clever trickery because none of that when levels are designed and so forth, they don't actually like build up walls. The walls are just given heights, but the walls are on like a code level. There are no walls. There are no ceilings. The entirety of Doom is actually a flat plane. Right?
Yeah.
But then the game engine, once it's given those commands, those like different height variables, it then obviously adjusts like for height, adjusts height for walls and so forth. It's really complicated. It's really not easy to explain, but it's very smart. John Carmack, genius.
Yeah,
Genius,
he
man.
is. Yeah.
Absolute madman.
There was like a top 100. No, I'm not even gonna bring that up. Never mind. No, but no. I'm not going on this stream. We're not going there. Well, anyways,
what is it?
No, never mind. Basically, with what I also like about Spyro is that, for instance, I believe you can see it. No, not yet. But for instance, with Spyro, the complications that they had when they were developing it was that they had to show the gems on the screen, but obviously they didn't have enough pixels to show it properly. So what they had to do instead to make sure that the gems were still visible is they gave it a small sparkle. If you look in the distance, I can't show you right now, but if you look in the distance, sometimes you can see a sparkle, and that's when you know, okay, there are probably gems over there, which is really interesting. Oh!
Draw distance. Talking about draw distance.
Yeah, draw distance, yeah. For fuck's sake. Oh, man, I hate vertical platforming.
Hey, you're just bad at video games.
No, I hate vertical platforming because it takes fucking
just
forever.
Just bad at video games.
Hold up! Need to kill them.
Not win.
Boosh!
You will never win.
I will win. I will survive.
You won't win. You won't. Oh my god. I actually did something quite interesting.
Get over there.
The other day, I found on a website a port of well, not a port, a rip of the level models from Spyro 2. And what me and a friend are going to be doing is we're going to try and import Glimmer into the Unreal Engine 4, and we're going to try and like recreate Spyro
in Unreal 4.
Unreal Engine 4. Yeah,
But it's already been done before. What are you going to do differently?
Totally, but we want to do that so that we can build up the experience, because both me and this friend have this idea of like making a platformer in a similar style to Spyro, and we want to get experience before we actually go ahead and do that. Basically. So right now we're just trying to get to grips with Unreal Engine 4. Me especially, because I only know a vague amount of programming, to the point that I could probably make a JavaScript thing that would say hello world, but that's about it. But my main like area of expertise with game design is level design, not like environment art or anything, but just strictly level design. I can't make levels pretty or anything, but I can make a damn fun level. So I need to learn a lot before I even like start trying to make any kind of independent games. Though I'm looking forward to it, because Unreal Engine 4 is like the best game dev tool I've used ever. It is phenomenal. If you are in any way, if you are interested in any kind of facet of game dev, use Unreal Engine 4, because
Christ almighty, this is so annoying.
It's free for a start, and there's also the fact that it's got animation tools, it's got landscape tools, it's recently got an update to allow for what's known as BSP mapping. BSP, I can't remember the name of them, binary spaced something. Basically, they're just kind of like, imagine just like blocks, cubes, you know, that kind of thing. It's the best way to design.
This level! I just want to get the ones on the top, but the game says, you know what? Fuck you. I'm not gonna register that button. You know what? You can just glide all over again. Because I don't care. I'm gonna sit here all day. I'm 25 years old. Who cares for Spyro, am I right? Who cares, right? Who cares? I don't. Because I don't care for Spyro. Fuck the same game. I don't like. No! Not again! No!
Nico!
Oh!
Step away!
I'm getting really tired of this game. Come on! Come on! No!
This is gonna show up on like Twitter as like #rage.
Rage quit.
#Dutch
You know what?
cutie rages at a game.
Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop screaming. Sorry, classic. I'm not here to make people afraid. Wait, we got a donate.
Like,
hold up, donation Tim.
Donation Tim.
Blabler says for $2. Blabler says calm down. For $2, Jay Blabler says calm down, Nico. I love you. Okay, I'll calm down. I'll calm down. You didn't need to pay me to tell me that. Still, thank you though.
You always need to be paid.
Exposure's good enough for me. Okay, so I need to glide all the way.
Food on table.
Stu says, I can't wait for Nico to get to treetops. The name alone scares me already. Oh! Yes! Yes! We did it! We did it! Hold up, we need to celebrate this. Celebrate this.
Holy shit. Can't believe you've done this, Nico.
Oh yes, I'm gonna put this on the soundboard as well. This one. Here we go, guys. We need to celebrate this.
What have you done?
Oh no. My browser decided to be silent. Here we go.
I can hear it on the stream. That's great.
Getting there. This is such a bad joke. Where is it?
That was a bad joke, man.
Oh, it's over. No, I ruined it.
There you go. I did it for you. I did it for you, man.
We did it! We did it!
You're the real boss baby now.
I'm the real MVP.
You did it, man.
I did it, and now I'm gonna fall into lava, aren't I?
Yep.
I'm totally gonna jinx this. I am totally gonna jinx it. I'm gonna put that on the soundboard as well. I need some ode to joy.
Blade Blur asks, how did you animate the borders for your webcam and your game footage?
After Effects. It does come with a cost, though. I've noticed that if you do use a video overlay, your bitrate goes like through the roof with it. I've gone from 1800 to 2500 by only using a border alone.
Yeah, it's because of the fact that there's far more information that needs to be
Yeah.
transmitted, basically.
The idea of the borders is that the color gives the idea of what kind of stream it is. Blue stands for WhaddupChills, red stands for WhaddupStreams, and what I've done as well is that I wanted to have monochrome because I want as less as an indication what kind of stream it is, whilst keeping the attention towards the stream itself. I don't want the borders to be too distracting, so that's why I thought, you know what? It needs to be something relaxing, and the first thing that came to mind was lava. So I was like, I'm gonna make a lava lamp out of it. That's the initial inspiration.
Lava lamp.
Yeah.
Why not have a
Kiwi.
Yeah.
Potentially?
Stream. Maybe. Who knows?
Well, this is almost certainly the spookiest stream I've ever seen. And it's not even Halloween. It's spooky.
It's not even Halloween. Like, if you want to get spooked, you just need to look in the lower left of the stream and look at that face.
There are game streams so peculiar they could not be believed.
Yeah.
Know your Nightmare Before Christmas, Joe. Danny Elfman is a god.
I mean, maybe.
Danny Elfman is great.
I mean, Warren Spector.
Wasn't
He's also a god.
Wasn't he like very influential for PC gaming? He
Yes.
definitely did a lot of things with. Oh, by the way, fun fact coming up in a second. Misty Bog. If you finish Spyro 3 and you get the end credits theme, that's actually Misty Bog from Spyro 1. But then a more like mellow and silent, calm version of it. Look it up. If you compare this song to the end credits of Spyro 3, you will notice that it's the same song, structure-wise.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Warren Spector.
And you can thank that fact to Connor, believe it or not. Connor brought it up last week.
Connor knows his shit.
He does.
I love Connor.
Whoa, these things are scary! Woo! Joe, help me!
They're not that scary. You and
They
Connor
are.
terrified of
They
them.
are. Trust me. Trust me.
No.
They are scary.
They look hilarious. They look hilarious.
They do, but they're scary.
They look like really dangerous potatoes.
With Bugs Bunny teeth.
Yeah. Yeah, Warren Spector is very important, man. I don't think people really appreciate how important working in the last studio really were.
Look, Joe, it's a shiny Bulbasaur.
I would take that fact from my grave. Shiny Bulbasaur.
No, I'm kidding. It doesn't look anything like a Bulbasaur.
I mean, you could have just told me that I looked like any Pokemon, and I probably wouldn't have, like...
Oh, Joe, we need to do one of those blind Pokemon streams then. I love that. I'm up for it. I still want to do something like that.
Okay, so the Pokemon games I've played. Pokemon Snap. Pokemon Coliseum on the N64, but I didn't even. Or was it Pokemon Stadium?
That Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah.
But you probably
Pokemon
played for the
Stadium.
minigames, didn't you? The minigames are
I only played
absolutely
the minigames.
amazing, though.
I only played the minigames. I didn't actually know any of the names of the Pokemon.
Knew it.
I only played the minigames. And then the other one I played,
Frogs. They are
it's not even like it's not even like a game. That's Pokemon
And
Go.
this used to be such a nice swamp.
That is as far as my knowledge of Pokemon goes.
Oh man, you missed one of the best lines in the game. And this used to be such a nice swamp.
What is he? Shrek?
No, that's what the dragon says. He, no,
Is
he's
he Shrek?
no. It was Dragon Dresco, I believe it was. Ooh, combo breaker.
Combo breaker. Yeah.
But yeah, Pokemon Stadium was a great game.
Yeah, I love Pokemon Stadium. I mean, I really like the mini games.
Yeah, everyone does. It's like the Chow Garden of Pokemon, if that makes any sense to you.
It doesn't because the Chow Garden's fucking trash.
I liked it.
It's rubbish. There's no mechanics to it. You
I-
just kind of go in there.
I had a Chow and he was fast and I called him Rocker and I came back from school and he died. And I was really sad because he was my fastest Chow and he made sure I got
my God.
emblems.
Oh my god, Nico, I can't believe I'm so sorry for your loss.
Yeah,
He died?
he died, yeah.
I'm sorry, your
Out of the
chows
blue.
can die?
Out of the blue.
They just died?
Yeah, they can die. Did you never know that?
What?
Yeah, Chows can die.
Really?
They live like a month and then they die. And
Are you serious, me?
they're kind of like
What?
No, hold up. A Chow is kind of like a Digimon. So as soon as he passes away, he basically becomes a new Chow. And he keeps the roots of the previous Chow. So
But still, your chow dies, like...
yeah, out of the blue. I don't know either.
That's
Thank
messed
you for
up, man.
releasing me.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro.
I can't believe that. It's like Sonic Adventure, you know, I bought that, you know,
Yeah?
as a kid. Dreamcast, first game I actually owned. I had no idea your chows could die. That's insane.
It is, isn't it?
That's mental.
You can, I believe, no, you can, I think they can actually die, but I think you need to, treat them badly first. As it, you can actually kick them and whatsoever, and if you kick them, like, enough, then they will basically go into an egg and then they pass away.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they
I
can.
feel bad because there was one time where I thought I killed a chow.
It's one of the best one of the highest anime betrayals.
Fucking memes.
Yeah.
Oh.
The Chow is like, I love you, and then you throw it against the waterfall and he dies.
I thought Shadow the Hedgehog was messed up when you could when there was that there was this moment where you're in this huge mansion level and you come across a shitload of chows and you can kill them by shooting it, but you shoot them with like flamethrowers and stuff
I'll
and
tell
they
you what to
die.
do with those creatures.
They,
Smash them, Spyro! Stamp them out and squish
Yeah?
them and squash them!
they die.
How about charge them and flame them? We are dragons after all.
They get, oh my god.
Now look at this.
This net. I just found.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? I got this one as well. Oh, it doesn't work. Oh, here we go.
It's not working on my end.
That I just found.
Oh my god, that's really loud.
That I just found.
This is my launchpad works.
I just found.
Close. You're almost a jibble sandwich.
Nico, that's very loud.
I'm sorry.
My favorite Shadow quote is, "This is like taking candy from a baby," which is fine for me.
I think Eggman is more quotable than anything in that game.
Shadow is edgy as fuck.
No, but Eggman is like, no way! I cannot believe this! Yeah.
Eggman quote. Robotnik. You remember the old Sonic TV show? That was amazing.
Amazing as well.
I still have the VHS of that. It was good times.
Yeah,
Good
here we
times.
go. True Kiz. No way! I cannot believe this! That's my favorite, what was it? My favorite Eggman poem.
Your microphone just like had a moment there where it just turned into like crackles.
Did it?
Yeah.
Is it better now?
And then it came back at the perfect time, which is like you saying the Eggman quote. So it was literally just like, no way, I can't believe this. It was like perfect.
I actually are willing to say that Sonic Adventure 2 is an enjoyable game, but only for the people that grew up with it. I think it aged horribly.
I would say, yeah, the Sonic Adventure games have aged terribly, but I still love them. I think the problem is that everyone says that the terrible games. You missed a gem, Nico.
I know! I'm gonna get it right now, otherwise it's not 100%.
Oh my god.
I know, I'm the worst. I'm the worst. That's what the Germans say.
And people who say Sonic Adventure is like a terrible game, I'm just sat here just like, okay, if you want to say that, go ahead, man.
It's popular to say that it's a bad game. People will go like, that's a good joke, man.
Yeah, I kind of feel like it's kind of it's overplayed now. Yeah, they're not amazing games, but
no, it's a funny joke. It's funny to say that Sonic Adventure 2 is a bad game.
I would say as a 3D platformer, they're pretty average, you know, as 3D platformers, but
Classic gamer,
exactly like...
I totally agree with you, and that's literally the reason why I've decided to 100% complete Spyro games. It's just not the same. Fuck. It's not the same if you don't complete it. Or you're like Connor. Connor didn't complete it. Connor was just like, I don't care.
I think Classic Gamer meant it in the sense that he's gonna be very surprised if you even get to 100% because you keep like forgetting gems and like falling in the swamp and everything.
I'm doing fine. Look at this.
You keep
Look at this. Look at it. I got everything.
I gotta agree with Classic Gamer, man. You keep forgetting gems.
Oh, how dare you say that in my face. I got the proof right on the screen. Look.
I mean, good luck. Good luck. It's gonna take you a while.
Oh, that's mean. That is mean.
Hey, don't worry. I've only 100% in one game in my entire life. And it's the Bionicle PS2 game.
Is it?
And that game's terrible. That game is awful. It is trash, and I'm pretty sure it's the first game I've ever done a speed run for because I actually finished the entire game in 30 minutes. It's that short.
Classic Gamer said, well, I'm no longer gonna help you.
Boom. You've got no walkthrough now.
Yeah.
You've got no guide.
I'm completely...
It's all down to you, man.
No side wheels. Right?
You gotta man up now, Nico.
Yeah, it's time to be a real boy.
You're a real man now.
Right. Well, let's see.
You regret this.
I already am.
I should. You know what? I should stream the Bionicle game because that game is like really bad.
I played the GBA one. That was one of the few games as a kid I was like, I need this game because I love Bionicle, and then I played it and I was like, this game is bad.
The GBA one, is that the one where you play as the Motorons?
I have no clue. It's so long. It's been so long since I played those.
It's like a Zelda clone.
It's fuck! No! No! I did.
Oh dear.
I did. I thought I could go behind it.
Are you sure you don't need Classic Gamers' help?
No, I can do this. I'm a real boy.
I mean, they are called Classic Gamer. They obviously know what they're doing.
The X stands for a medal, yeah. And he has 11 of them.
Got 11 medals. That's more than you've got, Nico. What have you got? Oh, that's right. None.
I got the love of my parents to support me.
Love means nothing when you're a gamer. Love does not get you your precious MVPs.
Ah, there we go. I saw Sparkle. Ah, yeah. I see.
The GBA one. I think that was a.
No.
I think that was like a Zelda clone. It was like top down, and you got loads of items and stuff. That was a pretty cool game. The one I'm talking about though, PS2 or the GameCube or whatever.
Sake, I hate the digital controls in Spyro 1.
Are you not playing with an analog stick?
No, well you can, but it functions as a digital. So there's no point to it.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Yeah, that's why I was like, no, digital controls are killing me. Because it's like a tank. You need to steer first before you can give it the direction.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, that's why I like lost so many sparks when I died. Otherwise, I would have just flown right back to it. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Got it this time. Oi, oi, oi! This game has way more secrets, though, than the other ones. Joe, you still there? Ah, there we go.
By the way, this entire time it's said that you've been streaming logo recreations in creative.
Oh man, yeah, I had to change that.
So.
But I wanted to stream first. I thought that had a higher priority.
That's fine.
I mean, we're at the end of the stream. There's really no point to it anymore.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Okay, let's see. There are a few sparkles in the distance over there. Okay, I'm actually gonna maybe... Oh, I can jump all the way over there. What gets me this if I go this way? Yeah? Ah, there we go.
I can't wait. You know what I can't wait for?
Well.
To finally be able to play Prey. This is gonna be a good time. That's gonna be a good time.
But IGN said it was a 4 out of 10, so it possibly cannot be a good game, Joel.
Stop it! You messaged me the fucking review score, and it tilted me so much because I was just like, it's a very bad review because they decided to give it. They decided to give it a bad review because of a bug, despite the fact that loads of other games they reviewed have been given 9 out of 10, despite the fact that they've had all those bugs. Even more problems.
Look at Classic Gamer is proud of me. Thank you, Classic Gamer.
You are a big boy.
Whoa, whoa, I'm gonna die. Hold up. They're like an arsenal of enemies over here. Whoa, whoa! That was off screen. Aw, man. I'm all the way back. Oh, no. I immediately lost the credit. I jinxed it.
You gotta stop dying, dude. You are no longer a big boy. You are terrible.
It's the LP curse. I'll blame the LP curse.
Would you like the LP?
Oh no. No, Vinny, I don't.
Would you like the RP?
Do you wish to continue? For fuck's sake.
Do you wish to RP?
Fuck's sake! It bounced me!
Hey, Nico.
Yeah?
Dude, I feel like your calling would be a dark RP player on Gmod. I feel like that's your calling.
Mike, you didn't miss anything. I've been doing absolutely great.
You missed Nico's terrible performance and me talking about game design.
Yeah,
that's about it.
Basically what you've missed is I died a lot and Joe grabbing his glass and being like, actually, that's not how 3D works. It all goes down to what Doom did back in the 90s. And you missed that, yeah. And you missed that, yeah. Fuck's sake! Why are these platforms so high?
Classic.
My
moment.
controller
You should change it.
just decided. I pressed X. I'm really freaking sure I did. My controller just decided, you know what? I'm not gonna focus for you right now.
I just think you're bad at video games.
No, I am not. I'm great
I
at
can get
video
this
games.
first time. I bet I can get this first time.
I have beaten Crash Bandicoot 1 with buddy games. I have proven I'm good at games.
I mean, yeah, but you haven't played Thief.
Oh my fucking god, I swear to god.
Oh, that's a good question, Green. What game company would I like to work with? Well, it depends. I'd love to work with Valve. They're kind of like the main brand.
I swear, vertical platforming in this game is the absolute worst. Ugh.
Oh dear. I think the company that I would want to work at the most though now would be Other Side Entertainment or Night Dive Studios. Night Dive Studios because they are working.
Because it makes my little tic tac mirror go boing.
Okay, it's very immature.
We all know you're doing it because you love the remake.
Well, they're also responsible for porting a whole bunch of like old games, so I'd be able to like get in there and just be like, old games.
Oh man, this game controls so stiff on the emulator.
Oh yeah. And then Other Side Entertainment because they are mostly made up of. Okay, this is gonna sound like really shallow, but they're made up of basically the kind of people I look up to on the game design kind of level. Like you've got Paul Neurath, you've got Doug Church, you've got Warren Spector, you know, people like that. They're all there at Other Side Entertainment, and you know, obviously they're doing System Shock 3 and Underworld Ascendant, and on a like principle level, I would want to work with them because they're making immersive sims, and I really like those kind of open game systems, which encourages player expression. Like I'm really into that kind of stuff. And I just feel like the people who are there are kind of like similar mindset. If I had to go for a less niche, more like a less kind of personal one, it would probably be like.
Getting there. Yeah! Finally! Got them all. Get the dragon, get the last gems. No, classic gamer. I did it.
Thanks for releasing me. It seems like I've been trapped in here since I was your age.
Rest in peace.
No.
By the way, that was
Why,
Tom Kenny.
I remember.
Wait, that's Tom Kenny?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Why, I remember.
Oh my god, that's Tom Kenny!
Yeah, Tom Kenny is in the game. You never know what's out about that.
I've not played Spyro.
Basically, Clancy Brown and Tom Kenny are in it, so you have Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob in the game.
That's a legendary?
Yeah. No, but trust
I
me.
love Tom Kenny.
Trust me, there. If you look at like the history of Insomniac Games, Naughty Dog, and what they've done with Nickelodeon, you see so many connections. It all makes sense.
Yeah. I really love Tom Kenny. I don't know if you've seen the new season of Samurai Jack. But
You know, I'm just gonna die because I know I'm gonna spawn.
In that.
I haven't watched
Mike is just totally like savaging you out.
What is he saying?
God,
It was such a long time ago because it took you long. Oh, how dare you?
Absolutely.
You know what, Mike? I was like, that guy, you know, Mike is gonna go back to Hungary and maybe he want to catch a drink with the one and only, but you know what? It's fine. I'll just complete Spyro in the process while you fly back. It's fine. I get it. It's fine, Mike.
Guys, we should change the name of the stream to Whaddup Shade.
Whaddup Shade.
It's getting casted right now. Fuck. You should
Hold up.
watch Samurai Jack if you haven't watched it, by the way. Very good.
Here we go. Hope you're happy. I just got back from Double Concert. Want me to sing a ballad about your game performance? You know, Mike, I would love to hear you sing. I imagine Mike would sing as the president in Space Channel 5 Part 2. You know when he comes back from the plant and he's like, no, and whatsoever.
What?
You have played Space Channel 5, didn't you? You're a Dreamcast boy.
I played the demo.
Okay. Expecting a bit more from you, in all honesty.
I wasn't that into it. I like it, but it wasn't the game I was like going all out for.
Spyro, it's great to see you.
The Dreamcast game I went all out for.
Whoa, that was short. 50 dragons, guys. That means we still have 30 to go, and then we finish the game. We're getting there, bit by bit.
How long is that gonna take you? Another month? Because damn, that took you for so long to get through the swamp.
It did take me a lot of time, yeah.
I'm gonna be able to basically give an entire lecture on like game design.
Yeah.
I actually reckon that will happen. Whilst you're failing,
One day, Joe.
So today we're going to be looking at what's known as a loop and receive map design.
This is an expert course. I recommend you watch Spyro Spyro the Dragon Part 31 for the beginner's course.
Like we just have a game design course, like
yeah, just within these streams. Oh man,
and it's actually that would be amazing. So occasionally I'll just be like, right, so I want you to turn to page 32, and then there's just you screaming like in the background about the controller. That's hilarious.
Let's see how this goes. These are your favorite stages, Joe.
My favorite stages.
Yeah. That went a bit creepy. Sorry.
I have favorite stages.
Yeah. Oh, I'm doing it completely wrong already.
You messed up, Nico.
I did. Because you need to follow a certain pattern, otherwise you're not gonna make it. Come on. Fuck it. I'm gonna crash. Why is this game so much torment for me?
I don't know. I mean, it could be just bad at games. Man, Nico, just don't think video games are for you. I think really you should just become a professional.
Stick with designs, I suppose.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I've somehow.
Oh, classic gamers on a roll today.
Oh my god, you just. Nico. Nico. They have a point.
This game is bringing the worst out of me.
Time will certainly fly by.
Yeah. Okay, now what? Now what? Planes? The planes?
Get the plane.
Planes?
Yeah, this stream is now just turned into roasting Nico, and I kind of love that.
I hate you guys. Ah!
Keep roasting him.
The benefits of doing Twitch.tv is that you can create interactivity with your community and create a bond with people on the internet. Well, I can feel it.
In this case, we're just like completely roasting the hell out of you, and it's great.
What do I do? Do I need to get the boats first? That it?
Get the boats.
Yeah, let me get the boats first. Whoa! I thought these stages were made for fun. Oh god, multitasking. This is demanding.
You can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike, you got a good point there. Pretty much every relationship, you know, is built on just being able to out-roast your friends. Pretty much.
Keep your friends close.
I'm not very good at roasting people.
Who, Joe?
No, I'm not very good at roasting people.
Just do a funny voice and people will laugh. Like, oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It made my tummy go boing.
Oh, yeah, Nico.
Oh! 3 seconds!
Nico, I just don't think video games are for you, man.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. I'm winning time. There we go. Boosh. Okay, now the planes. The planes. Get them. Get the no. Damn it. Oh, I need to do the chest as the last. Oh, no wonder why. Fuck. Didn't get the plane. Whoa. Mike, why do you get timed out so much? What do you say? What do you keep on saying?
Have you got auto mode?
I got Nightbot running, yeah. Now every time Mike says something and Nightbot's like, nah, yeah, you got screwed. Come on. Why is this game so difficult? Ooh, that was a tight turn. Joe's literally just still here because he's like, the lecture is done. I'm just here to see Nico fail.
Yeah, mate, pretty much.
Okay. Got this. Boom. Okay, quick turn. I got this. I got way more time now.
I had to keep refreshing in order to get the chat working. I've just got an advert about NBA 2K17.
Oh, what a great time to be alive.
My favorite game. The graphics in that game are insane, though. Gotta admit, they are mental.
Oh, now I need to catch planes. Great. There it goes all the time. Rip me. I need to get 2 of them. Where are the last 2? Yes, last one. Where is it? There it is. Boom. Boom goes the dynamite. Hey, if you're gonna talk about NBA, let me talk about NBA as well. It's not your stream, Joe.
You're so lame.
Well done, Nico. I'm proud of you, my boy. My boy. This piece is what all true lawyers strive for. No, it's warriors. Oops. I always thought they said lawyers as a kid.
Lawyers?
Yeah, lawyers. He says the W like so you can't really hear it. He's like, it's what all true warriors strive for. I just wonder what Ganon's up to. Link basically sounds like Spyro in the first game. If only someone had a CDI sound chip for me right now. I mean, CDI sound clip.
That would be good.
Fuck you, Joe. We both know you have one.
Got what?
A CDI link sound font. A sound clip.
Oh.
Yeah. There you go. Hold up, let's do this together. Joe,
My boy.
let's do this together.
That I just found.
Just do yeah.
Now look at this. Now look at this. That I just found.
There we go. This was a competitive launchpad session. Now look at this that I just found.
Hello, I'm Garfulu, and I really love that dog.
You really need to get new ones, Joe.
I know. I know I do.
You know what? I'm actually gonna call it quits.
Hello.
This stage's probably gonna take me another half an hour.
Welcome to Weenie Buns. We have weenie, we have buns.
Treetops?
No, we're gonna keep
treetops.
that one for next time.
You're gonna keep that one for next
Yeah,
time, huh?
I'm gonna keep that one for next day. For the next time.
Alright,
Quitter.
you say so.
You're nothing but a quitter.
You are a bit of a quitter, let's face it.
Ah!
Oh my god, the scream.
Okay, you can do a good scream.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna scream right now. I'll probably piss off some of my flatmates.
I do love your surprise scream.
It's a good scream, isn't it?
Makes me think of a saxophone. I don't know who said it, but it made me in stitches when someone says that Joe laughs like a saxophone.
I think that was Lucy.
Yeah, it was Lucy who said that.
Like ages ago when she said that I looked like I'm in terrible pain when I start laughing.
Well, you are,
Which is
aren't
true.
you? Yeah, I was about to say. Right, Joe, we're gonna say goodbye to everyone. Hey, Joe, thank you so much for coming along on the stream and keeping me welcome. Giving people lectures in the meantime when I was failing it.
That's okay, man. Anytime. Anytime people want to talk about game design when Nico's being shit at video games, you just hit me up, alright?
Do you have any updates, regarding your streams? You want to tell people about?
Nothing at the moment. Just keep an eye out on my Twitter or join my Discord.
Yes.
If you like.
The Kiwi Kingdom. Joe will put a message in the check this the check this out session on the Discord. If you're not a part of the Discord yet, you can also join mine. I'm gonna quickly make a link for you guys. Boom! There we go. If you join that part and you go to the check this out session, you can also join King Kiwi's Discord. It'll keep you up to date about his streams. Basically, yeah, next week I'm gonna stream Spyro again, and we're probably gonna do another stream that week because I need to leave the week after back to the UK. So yeah, that's good to take into consideration. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming along. Joe, thank you so much for coming along. And we'll see each other next time. Bye-bye!
Yeah. Bye-bye. Your stream was terrible.
Fuck you, Joe.
It was bad.
Spyro! Spyro the Dragon, you've defeated Ganasty Gnorc, collected the dragon eggs, saved all the dragons, and recovered every bit of treasure in the Dragon Kingdom. How do you feel?
I love this.